Welcome to PE 570 video post. I'm going to evaluate my athletic team and I'm going to identify special management concerns when it's dealing with my basketball schedule or scheduling. Question number one, what is your school in compliance with those administration tasks and how do you know? One of the concerns that I will identify is that we're only allowed to play 24 games. Within those 24 games, we have 10 conference games. And we must make sure we stay in that compliance of playing 10 conference games along with 14 preseason games, whether single games or whether getting into tournaments. And one of the things we have to do when we meet as a coaches in a coaches conference and we meet with our athletic directors, one of the things that we talk about is we really got to stay within compliance of our 24 games. And how do we know that? Because we meet, we evaluate it, we know we got a 10-game schedule, and we know we're only allowed to play 14 preseason games. So it's mandatory through our meeting, along with the athletic directors, letting the coaches know we need to stay within the school compliance to make sure we only allowed to play 24 games. Question number two, when is your school out of compliance with those administration tasks? One of the things over the years that I've been coaching at the community college level is that we are only allowed to play 10 conference games along with 14 preseason games, whether they're single or tournaments that add up to 14 games. But over the years, a lot of coaches say, hey, we can get a couple of scrimmage games involved in play, and we can also add an alumni game. And one of the things that the coaches did not understand that the athletic directors made sure that we had to, which will put us out of compliance, is that if you play any scrimmages or alumni game, that is going to count towards your schedule. Remember, we were only allowed to play 24 total games, but if we add 2 scrimmages and 1 alumni game, that will put us at 27. So we was out of compliance when it comes to that. And that goes to question number 3. What steps did we take to resolve the issue? One of the steps we took to resolve the issue, so it won't be no confusion of being in compliance with 24 games or out of compliance with 27, with the addition of 2 scrimmages and one alumni game, is that we had to make a choice. If you want to play 24 games, you must take one of the single games out in preseason or eliminate one of the tournaments, and you are allowed to bring those other games into existence. So that's the steps that we took, and we already know from the beginning of the season, if we want to schedule an alumni game, we know we can, but long as we stay within the compliance of the 24 games. But if we added more than 24, we know we was out of compliance.